electricity for charging that. But ये है कि that is not contributing into the environmental pollution. Yes, is the thing. Now we have hybrid cars as well. We have bikes, the scooters, electric bikes too. They are contributing much in cleaning the environment, but still there are a lot more to do with that. And then climate action and advocacy. We have never asked our children to make the climate prone groups. Most of the people are considering electric vehicles less damaging to the environment. How electricity is being used for making electricity. Yes, 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 yes. Exactly, you are on point. Yes, and the fact is that they are really less, damaging to the environment. Here at our city, Mithi, Third Parker, we have introduced electrical bike for the environmental safety. Yes, they are. This is what I say. They are contributing much to the cleaner environment. They are doing good for the cleaner environment. Yes, nice. Okay, so how many schools? I'm talking about the school level because I have to keep the point till the school level curriculum and all that. How many schools have made the groups where the students are actively participating in such the activities that they have to maintain or sustain the environment? Is there any school, any group that is particularly working on that? At university level, at college level, there are many of the activities students are doing, and I'm so happy seeing there are multiple groups. Just like I'm also the part of movers group myself, then NYCCC, then Skillistan. So they are doing a lot good. But when it comes about the schools, have we seen any of the movement in the school the students are doing, being the advocate of sustainability or sustainable development goals? There are very good school system. I really need to carry out my research on this. The stats must be very less. Yes, yes. Haven't seen in my city. Maybe in Faisalabad the change begins. I shall try my level best to take the start from my home institute. Even though I am the part of this now, but I haven't started yet at my school even. So I'm going to take the start, inshallah, very soon for that. And I'm contemplating to have grade lines for this I was founder member of IOBN Sustainable Living Society. Oh, that's cool. We had worked for environmental sustainability. Really nice. At school level, I'm talking about. Did you do that at school level? You did it. Purushottam. Did you did it or at the school level? Nice if you did that. And I'm happy seeing that the people know in university. See, this is what I say. Universities and colleges, they are already doing a lot, mashallah. And with the increasing trends of SDGs and the sustainable growth and sustainable development, the people they are investing a lot. Anand School for Climate Action at Anand National University in Ahmedabad, India, is considered one of the leading schools actively working on climate education movement. That is so impressive. We should learn from that, and we should just adopt few of these strategies so that we may have a very sustainable environment here as well in Pakistan. Being the educational leader, you can take the initiatives and steps, and being the teachers as well. There are many of the teachers, those who have joined us in. You can also make the groups inside your classes even. Okay, and then you can tell them that how can they be helping the environment while maintaining few of the procedures. Then coming to this next. So here, I'll be sharing with you one more thing. I think we have Miss Huma here. Miss Huma, if you are here with us, if you are here, please show your presence by any comment or something. All right. So in our school, the school with I'm associated right now, we actually have the passion projects. Is my screen shared? Okay, here. You can see this, that we have the passion projects. And Miss Huma, if Huma is here, and I'm very happy that Huma was given the task to do that, and she did it. Can everybody see this? Passion project details. This is what she has designed for grade 1. See, SDG 12, climate action. While considering this, design natural disaster 3D model with the help of recycled material. And in that, on the following topic, earthquakes, hurricanes, wildfires, volcanic eruption, flood, blizzards, tsunamis, right? Like this. And then for great to good health and well-being. Design health and well-being 3D model with the help of recycled material, again coming on the following topics, mental and physical health. We skip well-being too much. In many of the things we are focusing, but on the same time, we are not giving the equal weightage or the importance to well being, which is really very important. Your mental health, your physical health contributes a lot. If in case you are not mentally fit, you are not physically fit, you cannot play your part and you cannot contribute to the best for the environment. And then life below water, grade 3, SDG 14, save marine life 3D working model with the help of recycled material. Okay, planktons आगे इसमें. And then for grade 4, SDG 11, smart house. Design 3D smart house product using at home with the help of recycled material. They can make table lamps, they can make table fans, they can go for water dispensers, speaker, money boxes. Then for grade 5, they can go for smart vehicles, SDG 12, smart street light using IR sensor and LDR module, and then group 2, solar powered robot cars, and then group 3, how to make Arduino based smart vacuum cleaner robot. And then we have grade 6s, that is SDG 9, humanoid robot, how to make Arduino color sorting machine, voice control humanoid robot, firefighting robot using Arduino, auto fire chaser, and extinguisher. Right? And then, see, this is what we are trying to do right now. And this is not all. There are many of the other things we have been working on, and we are trying our level best to go for this. Yes, so that was one of the example that we are trying to do and we are trying to have in our institute, right, at our level in the school levels curriculum. And now coming towards here. Next slide. Okay. Connecting climate to disciplines high school curriculum, global perspectives. Okay, those who have been associated with the streams, different streams, you may know that global perspective is one of the major subject now. That is a complete discipline we are teaching in our schools. Either it's the Cambridge, either it's IB. We are teaching that to the students, telling that how is it important to think about the things globally and how we have to explore the global impacts of the climate change and its importance for different cultures and societies. And then economic policies and dimensions discuss economic implications of the change and the role of government policy in addressing it. Yesterday, we had a session on SDG 1 where Shesha, who is basically the SDG guru here in Pakistan right now, and he's doing a wonderful job, mashallah. He told us that the people there, when they attended COP, they had been giving a lot of arguments and they had a complete longer dialogue that how much amount of money should be spent on sustaining and economic stability for terms of creating a very sustainable environment. And then technological solutions introduce renewable energy technology, sustainable agriculture practices, and other innovations that address climate change. Again, here we have to look into a lot of things that can be helping the students to go with. And these are the things which can be done in the higher levels, in higher school students, because they are sensible enough to go with and they are quite into the search and research right now, and they can make their choices. Then preparing for the future climate education in O levels, scientific foundation. Actually, when it comes about O levels, that is quite different from our PTB stream. And in that, a lot of things are practically done. There are the projects, and I do, there are the projects, they have to go for that. They have to go for search, research, they have to go for their critical thinking skills. They have to go for their interpersonal skills and intrapersonal skills, and then afterwards they come up with the solution and the product too. So here, in O levels, develop a deep understanding of the scientific basis, and then afterwards, complex interrelationships, climate change policies, explore national and international policies related to the climate and adaptation. So we need to teach our students about the policies. We need to tell them that how can they be impacting the policies development processes, and how their voice is going to be listened, how they can raise the points so that it's going to be easier for upcoming generations to have a very sustainable environment. So, and then sustainable development goals, we are very well familiar with that. Even over the early years and our lower levels, we can inculcate the sustainable development goals with each and every step. As in IB and in Cambridge, there are certain units, and we have approximately all the goals. They are getting connected to that in a way or another. Just like the, in our session, our own session yesterday, we came across that with poverty, every other SDG is interconnected, because poverty is the root cause of all the things which are happening in terms of disasters and many things. Because when you are poor, you cannot afford basic health uh, facilities. You cannot have proper food. You cannot have proper education. You cannot have proper sanitization. You cannot have proper sewage system. Your living conditions are poor, and so that is impacting your mental well-being too much. So these are all interlinked. The economic conditions, they create a longer impact over our society, and we need to think about that. So with this, here we have empowering change makers, climate education in matriculation, critical thinking and problem solving here in matriculation. Uh, Till last year, there was no concept of critical thinking, and the students, they were not prone to think critically because the syllabus and the curriculum which is being given to us, we were confined to go for time bound activities, and we have to just go for the things which have been given us in the books. But now they have made the changes in the curriculum too, and there are few of the exercises that are making us students think about. They can ponder and they can have the complete conversation on this communication and advocacy. Once the child will be able to go for search and research, they'll be the advocate of what they have learned about, and they can talk about it, right? So what do you people feel? How can the students of matriculation be playing the part in environment, particularly matriculation? Because we really know that the Cambridge students and the students who are studying IB, they have a very different perspective, they have a very broader vision, and they have the different facilities when they are studying. But when it comes about matriculation, what are the things that can help the matriculation student to get uplifted and to make a change in the environment? In the chat section, please write something. Okay, here it goes. Some meet with policymakers, yes, politicians, to raise awareness regarding not only for plantation through media channels, through their own departments, by keeping experts on board, that how other elements like unnecessary use of vehicle, public transport should be promoted. Yes, more and more rather than use of separate vehicle. Bilkul, bilkul, you are on point. Bilkul, exactly. You must have seen all the progressed and developed countries and the nations, they prefer to move in trains, right? And in China, there are a lot of people, those who use the bicycle. Heavy rains of 2022 is a great example of that. Is matter of life and death those days. So that is, we have to go for the disaster control as well. We have to teach our students that what they have to do if in case they are going to face any of the disaster. God forbid, if in case they are going to face any of the disaster, what they have to do in that situation. This is the main thing which we can inculcate into the curriculum, and then that is going to help us all to maintain a very good environment. Basically, and the foremost thing is that we need to provide our coming generations with healthy, happy life with all the facilities they can enjoy afterwards, and we are enjoying right now too. So that is sustainability all about. If in case you have any of the question relevant to the equipping students for a sustainable future and inculcation of the sustainable future and eco-friendly tools in our curriculum at school level. If in case you have any of the question, any of the inquiry, any of the thing that comes to your mind, you are free to ask me. Please go ahead. Yes, integrating climate education across school curricula. Any question, you can raise hands and you can unmute your mic and you can turn on your cameras. That is going to help us. And Rahil, if possible, kindly do capture them. Yes, anybody who would like to contribute? Anybody who would like to have some questions? Feel free to contribute. Feel free to have the questions. All right, I think all is clear. So thank you so very much. That was from my side. Walaikum assalam. Yes, who's there?
मैम राहिल है यार
मैम राहिल है यार
Gigi Rahil. Rahil, I think they're all done with this. So we should wind it up.
यस मैम
यस मैम फॉर श्योर
माशाल्लाह से सेशन हमारा
माशाल्लाह से सेशन
काफी
हमारा
अच्छा
काफी अच्छा रहा
रहा
काफी
इंटरेक्टिव
इंटरेक्टिव रहा
रहा
शुरू से
ये एक्सपेक्टेशंस तो कम थी कि
ये
हमारे
एक्सपेक्टेशंस तो कम थी कि हमारे
नौजवान
नौजवान
इतने बड़े गहरे
इतने
साथ
बड़े
एंगेज
गहरे
होंगे
टॉपिक के साथ एंगेज
माशाल्लाह
होंगे
शुरू से ही
बट माशाल्लाह से शुरू से ही सेशन काफी
तरफ
इंटरेक्टिव
से
रहा
काफी
पार्टिसिपेंट्स की तरफ
अच्छी
से
रही
काफी अच्छी पार्टिसिपेशन रही
जिसको मैंने
जिसको मैंने
रिकॉर्ड
रिकॉर्ड भी
भी
किया हुआ एंड
भी
वी विल बी
देयर
हैविंग
पोस्ट टेस्ट
देयर
और
पोस्ट टेस्ट और हम
इनकी नॉलेज
इनकी
रिगार्डिंग द
नॉलेज
सेशन हम
रिगार्डिंग दिस
उसको
सेशन हम उसको
एवोल्यूट करेंगे
एवोल्यूएट
एंड
करेंगे
देन
and
वी
then
विल बी
we will be
प्रेजेंटिंग
presenting
सर्टिफिकेट
them
ऑफ
certificate of
पार्टिसिपेशन
participation.
All right. Right. Thank you so very much. It was really, really nice interacting with everybody. And thank you so much for such positive
Assalamu alaikum,
comments.
ma'am.
I'm loving them. Walaikum assalam. Yes, who's there? Who's there? Is noise here? Please speak up. And if possible, can you please
Yes.
turn on the cameras? Yes, yes, yes. Is noise here?
Hello, excuse me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Hello,
It's Purushottam.
can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear. Yes, I can hear you.
Ma'am,
All
Assalamu
right.
alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Actually, ma'am, session बहुत अच्छा रहा. As being locally from थरपारकर मुझे एक चीज आपसे पूछनी थी. आपका बहुत बड़ा एक्सपीरियंस है. मैम, यहाँ हम थरपारकर में क्लाइमेट चेंज की वजह से यहाँ बहुत सारे इश्यूज हो रहे हैं. रेनी सीजन के टाइम पे लाइटनिंग का बहुत इशू है. आसमानी बिजली जो यहाँ हमें बहुत सारे नुकसान हुए हैं जिसमें इंसान जानवर और बहुत सारे भी नुकसान हुए हैं. ये मतलब क्यों हो रहे हैं यहाँ स्पेशली पूरे पाकिस्तान में तो नहीं है लेकिन थरपारकर में ज्यादा हो रहे हैं और इसका सॉल्यूशन कैसे हम मतलब थरपारकर एक वास्ट एरिया है बहुत बड़ा एरिया है एज बिंग एरियाज इनकी बहुत
हाँ,
ज्यादा है मैम. तो हम इसको कैसे मैंने करें मैम क्योंकि ये क्लाइमेट चेंज और जैसे थरकोल का जैसे इशू आया है उसके बाद ये बहुत बड़ा इशू आ गया और थरकोल की वजह से हमारा जो जेर जमीन पानी था वो भी बिल्कुल कड़वा हो गया है. पानी बिल्कुल हम अगर पहले कुआं होते थे हमारे वो अभी 10 फुट
okay.
5 फुट के बाद भी वो निकालते हैं कोई खड्डा तो पानी निकल आ जाता है. वो कड़वा पानी है पीने के बिल्कुल भी काबिल नहीं है. तो हमने इस पे भी बहुत सारा काम किया है. अभी करंटली मैं थरपारकर में हूँ. हम बहुत सारे इन इश्यूज पे हम हाईलाइट कर रहे हैं चीजों